it is time to take you to the Global Exchange, where we introduce you to the people and places paving the way in the world's emerging economies. Well, tonight, St. Petersburg, Russia's elegant second city, developed in the 17th century, of course, known for its French and Italian-influenced architecture in the northwestern Petrogradsky area. A new development has got apartments selling for up to, get this, $7 million. Well, John Defterios, my colleague, got to see it for himself and shows us what it's like in this edition of 1 Square Meter.
Tsar Peter the Great called this city of grandeur a window to Europe. Estate agent Elizaveta Conway tells me it is one that Russians are more willing to open as investors. This customized 500 square meter flat is on the market for $16 million. Down on the water's edge, Conway says local tastes are changing and living in a piece of history is not a priority.
They would care for very simple and everyday things. They would care for a good underground parking, for a good layout, for just good security or concierge in the building, which is very difficult to find in these properties, unfortunately.
Enter Igor Onikov and his son Alexander. On this spit of land called Petrogradsky Island, they are constructing this mini city with all the amenities one could dream of.
We asked the people what you wanted to have just near of your house, like cafe or bank or other it means, and trying to organize 80% of this just in the complex.
Onikov brought in well-known design architect Philippe Stark and the U Group to deliver St. Petersburg elegance with a modern twist on a waterfront development just 10 minutes from the heart of downtown.
We work with great developers all over the world on these sorts of projects. Really to service our friends and like-minded people, to bring the village community back into urban living.
Despite the river views which are prominent here from this location, it took quite a vision when the developer purchased the property. This is the site of a former textile factory which fed the military. It then became a dumping ground for St. Petersburg. The developer 10 years ago bought 5 hectares for $6 million. He said it would go for 10 times that amount today.
So far, 40% of the 406 units have been snapped up, commanding $8,000 per square meter at the low end to $20,000 for a very high-end waterfront spot. The company bought the land across the water, which housed a beer factory. They will eventually link the two developments by footbridge. This leafy corner of Tsar Peter's empire will be transformed by the time the World Cup kicks off in 2018. John Defterios, CNN, St. Petersburg.
1 Square Meter, in association with Emaar. Inspiring lifestyle today.